Quitting tobacco-free is one of the most important things we can do to maintain our health. Yet because of the tobacco industry's marketing tactics and the addictiveness of nicotine, nearly 1 in 10 adults in Hawaii smoke cigarettes or use e-cigarettes. And today I'm joined by Amelia Arechy from the Department of Health, who will be sharing some tips for people who want to quit smoking. Thank you for being with me today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, now let's start with this. Why is it so addictive and why is it so hard for people to quit?
Yeah, so in cigarettes and all tobacco products, there's a chemical called nicotine, and it's highly addictive and actually changes how your brain works. So eventually, over time, your body needs nicotine to feel normal. So when a person quits, they're no longer getting that nicotine, and so they start to go through withdrawal. So these are things like irritability, anxiety, and really strong cravings for nicotine. So there's that physical side, but there's also the behavioral side of quitting. So sometimes people get used to smoking, after a meal, or they drink coffee and they smoke too. So when they quit, they're also breaking those habits. So both of those things can be challenging, but it's absolutely possible to quit with the right support and the right tools.
Yeah, so if you have a plan, you dive right in, and a little goes a long way. Maybe you can continue on that track and quit ultimately, right? The very end. And then you brought in some tools here today. Talk to me a little bit about these, because this is going to help them to get on track, right?
Right. So quitting looks different for everybody. There's no one way. One of the ways that is helpful is to plan ahead, and that can look by creating a quit kit. So these are a stash of items that a person can reach to instead of that cigarette or vape.
Okay, I'm gonna reach on to this one.
Yeah, those are stress balls. So when a person is feeling anxious, maybe they're having those feelings, stressful day, they can use those. There's also a fidget tool right in the front, and that's something that they can just, maybe they're in a meeting and they can bend. Yes, you can bend it any way. It's a wire. There's also, fidget spinners they can use.
Nice.
There's also some things like gum over here. And
this is just regular gum, right?
It's just regular gum, yeah. Sometimes it's helpful, for people to have something in their mouth. They're used to that. And also if they're used to menthol or flavors, it's helpful to have that flavor still there with no nicotine.
I was wondering what this was for. It looks like just a plain old
it's just
straw.
A plain straw. You get it from anywhere. And this is helpful because people are used to bringing something from their hand to their mouth. So instead of smoking the cigarette, they can just reach for the straw and just use that instead.
Makes sense.
Yes. And then also another thing is, it's helpful they have their reason why. So a picture of their family, or maybe if they want to go on vacation and they're trying to save money, they can take that picture of that place.
Always a good reminder is looking at your family. And a lot of times the kids are like, can you stop smoking? Or please don't do it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Great reminder.
Exactly. And then also there's something called nicotine replacement therapy. So over here we can see patches. So these have a small dosage of nicotine, and also these lozenges over here. And it has a small amount of nicotine, so just to keep those levels steady in your body, so that way the cravings aren't so much. You don't feel as hard of withdrawal. And so these are helpful things. Having a quit kit, super helpful, and it can be customizable. It's totally up to the person.
Let's talk about the Great American Smokeout. What is that? Because it's coming up.
Yes. So it happens every year. It's a nationwide effort, and it happens every year in November on the 3rd Thursday. So originally it started as a time to just encourage people who smoke or vape to quit for 24 hours and feel, what does it feel like to quit for good, to have a day that's totally tobacco-free. It's also a time of community support. Many local organizations are there. They want to connect you with resources, and so it's just a great day.
Yeah, so on that 3rd Thursday of November, they're going to have all of these different events around the island, so make sure you go ahead and check out their website for these resources, for the kit as well. Where would that be?
So they can check out the website. There's a website, and it's called health.hawaii.gov/tobacco, so people can look to see what kind of community cessation providers are in the area or what events are happening. Another resource people can use is the Hawaii Tobacco Quit Line. A really awesome place to get free help and support. People can call 1-800-QUIT-NOW or visit the website at hawaiiquitline.org.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today, for all the tips. Go ahead and check out their website, and we're also going to have it on ours as well, hinowdaily.com. Aloha.